Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be setting up my Hobonichi weeks planner for 2024, so stick around with me as we set up my on-the-go planner. Okay guys, so in the last video I would have unboxed this planner and all the planners that I'm planning to use for 2023. I'm kind of late setting it up, but I don't know. I wouldn't be Michelle if I was on time setting this up. So I'm going to finally set it up, and we're going to just go in order because, you know, we're just gonna go in order. All right, so the first thing, this is my Hobonichi weeks from last year, and I loved using this. I really just loved using this. But it's time to move on, and so for the new year I want to start a new one, even though this one was a spring start, so you know the monthly goes until March, I believe. Yeah, April. But I want to start a new one, so I'm going to start a new one, but I want to put on a new cover. I have everything. Let me show you all. I have everything that I need. I think I need in this basket here, and I'll show you as we go along. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take off the plastic cover off of this one because I'm going to reuse it, and you will notice that I had the cover that I used just printed on a piece of sturdy paper, and I just stuck it inside here, and I just love this. But this year, okay, the paper is at the bottom of the basket, so I have some rearranging to do. Okay, I'm going with this one, and I just love the theme that I created this year, and I think I will make this available as a set, all the things I created to use in the Hobonichi weeks, because most of the things that I am using, I have created it, so I can't put it in the shop for you. So just tell me in the comments if you'll be interested in something like this. So I'm going to put this on, but before I put this on, I want to use a sticker on this. So let me get my sticker. And I believe I want to use the Hello 2024, and I think I want to use it right up here. I think that will look good there. So I just want to measure out kind of first where it needs to be. So it needs to cover this, it will be like this, so it should cover there. Should I put it there? Should I put it in the middle? I don't want to cover up my lace pattern I put on the bottom there. I think here is the best place for it, and I think I would like it the most there. So let's do that. And all of my die cut stickers come with an easy peel, so it just goes like that. I'm just making sure this is straight. Perfect, not 100% straight, but we're gonna work with it. And then I'm just gonna stick it inside here, but before I do that, I'm gonna round those ends or edges back. So I'm just going to just slightly round the corners so that it fits a little more neatly into the plastic cover. It's just a little tip for you. Nice. Okay. And so we're gonna put it in here. This is the front. Do I need to? This case could do it a little wipe down, so I will wipe down the outside of the case. Okay. And it should fit perfectly in here. I'm hoping I don't have any excess. Perfect. So this is what you will get if you buy it. You just print it at 100%. or actual width, and yeah, you just cut it out and stick it in your planner. So there we go with that side, and then here we go with this side. And I like the planner that I chose this year. It has a soft cover, so it's easy to pop in and out, and that will flatten out over time. I love that. I so love this for this year. Okay, love it. Oh, but I need to take it back out because I have to do here. Okay, so let's just take this back out until we do this front inner cover. I always do the front inner cover, but I don't do the back. Why? I really don't know. I can't answer that question. Okay, now as part of the set for this that matches with this, you know, notice I was going with a kind of vintagey kind of theme, and so these are some of the vellums that I decided to go with for this set. So I am just looking for one that I can use here, and I think I just want to cut it out and use it there. I don't think I want to use this one there. One with a little more color in it. I think this is nice. So I'm gonna cut this out, and I'm going to use this. So but before I do that, I think I want to get a kind of a guide so that I know exactly what I'm cutting. Or let me measure. And I don't want it to be continuous. It could break here and then continue. So I'm going to measure. This side is 3.5 exact, and this side is also 3.5. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut 2 of these 3.5. Okay, so I have cut down my vellum, and I'm going to stick it down using my 2-sided glue, and it's supposed to go this way. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make sure that this is short. Okay, so this needs to cut a bit more. Let's see, it needs to cut a teeny sliver. Let me get my perfect. This is now basically perfect. Perfect. And I'm going to round the corners of this, the outside parts. I'm not rounding the inner corners. I'm just rounding the outer corners. Now, it can be difficult to round the corners of some vellum, but and then this side, so this side is good to go. This side needs to cut down. I'm going to cut it down to the same size as this one. Nice. Okay. And the outer corners, of course. I hope I'm in frame. I they have the tendency to just come out of frame. Okay, so we're going to stick these down. So I'm just going to put the two-sided tape everywhere on these. I'm going to use as much two-sided tape across, because this is really sticky tape, and I buy this at CMR. For those living in Trinidad and probably want to know where I get it. Okay, and so I'm gonna rest it down. I'm following the crease as best as possible. I'm going to line it up as best as possible and then stick it down. Ah, I so love that. I'm so in love with that. And then let's do the same to this side. I need to, oops. I try to get as close to the edge as possible, but I don't always make it a must that I have to get the edge, you know, because this sticks down pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna do the same to this side, so I'm just gonna change around, and I'm going to try and line it up with the one on the other side. Get it kind of down in that crease there, just like that, and just smooth it down. And look at that. I so love this. So love it. So love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Did I say how much I love it? Okay. I do love it. And so I think I wanted to just put this, I don't want to put it in the middle. I don't think I want to put it on this side. I just want to put it right down here. So this will also be available in the shop. By the time you are watching this video, this should be available in the shop. Now I always keep the oopsies, but let me get this. Nice, finally it lifted. Okay, good. So I'm gonna put this here, try to put it as straight as possible. I think kinda like that, straight there. And I'm going to use my gold pen just to write my name. Yeah. And my handwriting is not the best, but I'm just gonna try, okay? I think that came out pretty okay. So yeah, that is the cover. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I really love this. I mean, I can do it to the back here as well. I'll think about it. I will, but I really don't do anything to the back. So, okay, this page is done. Moving on to this page now. I have some stickers, so I have a lot of die cuts. Oh my, should I? So I want to use some of these die cut stickers from my shop, as well as I also printed out some stickers that I wanted to use in my planners on weatherproof paper, sticker paper. So I think I'm going to use some of this. Not that I like this one, but I know that I just want to fill up here with stickers. So that's what we're going to do. I want to put this one because I just love this one. Nice. So I want to put this. I know for sure I want this to go here. I know that. And I know that I think I know I think I wanted to put this one right here. Planning makes me happy, and I don't mind the mix of stickers, you know, the more classic looking stickers with you know, the little fun doodly ones. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, no. But I know, okay, let's try a kind of layout thing, right? I know I want this one to be on this side, but probably I need to put like this. I need a clip to hold this down. So let me just get a book. Let's see if that works. Okay. So let's see if we could put this here. And if we put, I don't mind putting that one there. That one there. Put this one in the middle. Put this one up here. I want to put that one up here. Okay, let's put this one. I want this one. Now some of these are Coffee Monsters Co. items. Now I am part of her Facebook group, and because I am part of that Facebook group, she releases some freebies that you are free to use, and that's where I got these from. I just used them and cut them out and using them in my book, in my planner. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so we have that. I want that to be there for sure. And I'm thinking this could go down here because you have something big here. So something big could go here and it could go slant, right? So like something like this. This could stay straight. This, something slant like that, and then you could put the planning makes me happy here. Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's try not to overthink it. Let's just go with what I'm feeling in the moment. So this, I think I'm going to love this just right here. Nice. I think I'm gonna love this. More in the middle up here, I think. And I think I will love this page. We just have to worry about the next side. So I'm going to put it more in the middle. And I think this page, this is done. Love that. Okay, I think I want this one here, but I don't want too much of writing, you know, too much of font, because I have font here, font here, font here, font here. So let's go with something that doesn't have font. We could just use this one, or the T. I think this one. Although I really created this one for my next planner, but I mean, I could always get another one. I think, should I use this one, this big cup? Let's stick down this, because I think this is perfect right here, and I'm going to put it at a little slant. So let's put this one down. Nice. Love that so far. I'm going to save these for another time. And now I just have to figure out which one I'm going to put here. I think I'm going to put, I already have a little emoji here, so I'm thinking this one. And I think that is what I'm going to go with. The Cup of Joe, I'm going to put it straight, because I mean, we already have things on a slant. And then I'm going to see what small things I have that I can just fill in. What small stickers do I have? So I was really thinking probably about using my sticker pack here, but I'm thinking I could use some of my doodles, but I don't want to overwhelm. I don't want to overwhelm the spread, so I don't know. I mean, it looks good as it is, but should I try? Put some, I have no clear ones here. So I don't mind like putting the pencil ones. Like this one, pencil. Is that too much? Would that be too much? I could use all pencils. I hate to just use one sticker from a sheet, but let's just use the next pencil. I think that's enough. I don't want to overwhelm the spread. I think the more I add, the more I don't think I might like it. So let's just stop where we are ahead. So far we have completed the front cover inside. Love it. We have completed this inner piece. Love, love, love that. Then now we have this to do. Now I created this last year. I think I bought a set off of Etsy, and to be quite honest, I wasn't pleased with the set I bought. I bought a digital download to print and cut, but I was hugely disappointed. I mean, it looked good, but I must say I was disappointed, and I had to do too much things, I think, for paying for this to make it work. So this year I decided I'm not gonna buy any. I'm just gonna create my own. So this sticker sheet, if you want to set up your planner, will be available, and you'll see how it all goes together. It all goes so nicely together. Okay, I need my tweezers for this. So and I think I'm going to speed through this part because this is going to take me a little while. So I'm going to speed through this, and then I'm going to come back when I'm done. Right, so that is done, and I just love it. I really do. I really do love it. I made a boo-boo here, but it's fine. It's fine. I love it. Okay, moving on. Now I'm going to skip this page because I think what I'm going to record here is my time off from work, and all I'm going to be using are probably like highlighters and writing in pens here, so there's no setup necessary on this page, I believe. The only thing I could do is probably put just a quote here. Let me see, did I have a quote on one of these stickers? But no, these stickers are too big. Let's see. I can't just put something decorative there, so let me see what I can get. Can I use this one? I think so, you know. There's beauty in kindness. How I would interpret this is probably being kind to yourself, you know, probably being kind to your health, your mental well-being, you know, things like that. I'm just gonna use that one because I really can't decide which one, and this one would fit the best, and I think I could fit the meaning into what I want it to mean, you know what I mean? So I'm interpreted as being kind to myself. That's what I'm going to interpret it as. Nice. And so on this side here, I'm just going to get the key, but I ordered some dot markers that have yet to arrive, and I'm going to use the color code for each before I fill it in. But I think I can probably just write in what I'm tracking, because I'm not going to use up here for anything. That's why I'm using it, you know, just to use it up. Let me make sure this is writing. Yep. I'm using the Micron in 05, one of my very, very, very favorite pens. I'm just putting this paper behind it just to make sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave space in front for the color, whatever color I decide to use. And so I'm going to be tracking occasional days, occasional I'm going to be tracking sick. I'm going to be tracking public holidays. I'm going to be tracking bank time. And I'm also going to be tracking official school business if I have to go. Right, I know my handwriting is not the best, but that's fine. So when I get my dot markers, I'm going to just put a dot to symbolize which color means what. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a dot and I'm going to just write in, if it's, I put O for occasional, S for sick, PH for public holiday, BT for bank time. I'm just going to do that underneath here. And I saw some boxes that I wanted to use one of. So I wanted to use probably just one of, oh, did I use this one already? Yeah, I did. Okay, I just want to use, I think I'm going to use this one of the gold. And I'm just going to put this here, and I'm going to put it just in between the months, because really and truly I'm not going to use this for anything. And I'm going to write that this is the key. Right, and this page is not, there's nothing else I'm going to do on this page but record my days off and so on. And I also record the days that I am late. And I am very, very rarely late to school, but I still like to record if I am late, and I might just put a short abbreviated something as to why. Right, so that's it. So that's my key. So this page is done, and we're moving on, and this is the monthly, and the monthly will just be set up, you know, this will just be set up as I go throughout. But this is December. I am not backdating December just to fill up this page. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start from January. But what I want to do is that I have more vellum in the sets that will be in my shop, and so I just want to tip in some vellum pieces, and I'm just want to decide like which ones I want to tip in. I just want to tip in one, you know, just to show that this is a different section. Okay, we're meeting up something new here, you know, so I want to tip it in. So I just want to take my pen or pen, and I am just going to mark this off. Oops, shifted. Right, and that's going to go there, and I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut here. I like to cut just slightly behind the book because, you know, I don't want the page to be hanging off. So I cut just slightly behind. Okay, so let's get this cut. And I have so much vellum remaining. I just love it. Okay, it's like this, like this. Okay, nice. And of course we are going to round the edges. This vellum here I used for this Hobonichi Weeks a thinner vellum. In the shop it will be a thicker vellum, but I use the thinner vellum just because I know I use a lot of stickers and so on in my books, and since this is an on-the-go planner, I'm trying not to bulk it up too much. I mean, I want it to look pretty. I love my planners thick, but I want to, you know, if I could prevent it from getting too big, I try to do that. Now this tape I bought, I believe, off of Amazon or eBay. I can't remember, but I have had this tape years now. This tape is a tape to stick together. What was it? What was I doing? I was fixing my tablets. For many of you that don't know, I'm a techie person. I love tech. And so I was fixing my tablet for myself, and I opened it up and I realized I had to get tape to stick it back together. And this was the tape that I had to get. So of course I bought the roll, but I didn't need the entire roll. So I've had this here for years. I think it's still tacky, but we are going to still use it. So it's really, really thin. I don't even know if I could find this now to link it for you guys. So this, so we know the tape is going on this side here. So I'm going to put it down on that side first. So it's really thin. I don't know if you all could see that, guys, but it's really, really, really thin. And so I'm just gonna put it down. And I don't put it on the edge, to be quite honest. I just get it, you know, a comfortable distance from the edge, you know. Oh, come on, it's so thin. Sometimes it could be a little difficult to work with because it's so thin, you know. But I'm showing you exactly what I do, and I saw many persons using this. Now I don't know if they use the same tape as I'm using, but I have this one, and so I mean, yes, it's used to stick electronic things together, but I mean, if it could stick metal together or glass and metal, the screen down to the body of the iPad, then to me it should work well. Right, and so there we have it. You see a strip down and it has a covering over the strip, so I'm just gonna peel that part up and off, and it remains with the sticky strip. And so you just stick that down. Oh, it was just stuck, and I'm sticking this in December. Right, and I'm just smooth it down with my finger to make sure it's there, and it's there. That's it. That's all that it is. I don't use this tape because this tape is a bit wide, so it's, you can't really use the next page if you use that tape. This page, I mean, I could still kind of use this page if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So yeah, so we have that there. So this begins the monthly section, and then we go to the weekly, and I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to tip in another piece of the vellum for the, this is quite March. I really don't think I'm going to be using this for March, and this has already passed, so I'm going to stick it here in the November weekly, which is the first. Now should I cut? I mean, I have more of this, and this could give me easily 2 others, which is how much I want. So I think I'm gonna just stick to the one and save these other 2 sheets of vellum that I have for something else. And for those of you who may be wondering, for my measurements, I'm getting 3.5. If you are cutting your vellum to size the Hobonichi Weeks, I'm getting 3.5 width and about 7 1/8 length. Okay, that's my measurement that I'm getting. So yours most likely will be, you know, around the same thing. Let's just cut a little bent. This looks like it was cut a bit bent. So let's do this and let's cut the hair. Alright, so I cut the next two pieces that I need at the same time. And so I'm just gonna put it in after I just curve my edges. And that's, oh, where's the end? Oh, here it is. Oh, no. The sticky part stuck down somewhere and won't come up. When you're putting down this tape, you want to get it as close to the edge as possible, but you know, I don't fuss with it. Okay, we're gonna put this one in, get it as much down in the crease as possible, smooth that down, and we are good to go. Perfect. So this would mark the start of my weekly. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to use for December. And then to our notes, we're going to do the same thing again with the notes section. Or should I put it here in the front of the notes? I think I will. Oh, no. That did not go down well. And so, yeah, I'm putting that dashboard there, and that is my last dashboard. I'm not going to separate this piece in the back. I mightn't even look at these, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so that is done, and I am loving it thus far. Loving. And I'm going to now put in the side tabs, and so these are the side tabs, and I think I'm going to start with the bottom and work my way up, and I'm only putting tabs for the weekly section first. So I'm going to start with December, and then I'm going to work my way up. So this is the start, so like this is the start of December, so I'm going to put that there. I don't put it here, or should I put it there? I really don't know. I'll put it when the top of the page says December. Okay. All right, so December. And what I did with these, I put a little guideline so that it would help you to line up the sticker correctly. Okay, I could still make it out January, February, March. Those are just the 3 that overlaps, but I think it still looks good. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so those tabs are done, the side tabs, which is my monthly, not the monthly, but for the month in the weekly. And now I'm going to do the top tabs. So for the top tabs, I am going to do the yearly, and for the yearly I'm going to put that tab on this page. So it's yearly, monthly, weekly notes. It's 4, and so I'm going to put it from the edge. No, not notes, but trackers actually. So I'm going to put it from the edge coming in. So I'm going to start in the back with trackers, because I mean, I can leave some spaces for notes, but for me to do that, I have to put down all my yeah, so I think I'm going to leave the top tabs for after, because I'm going to have to configure the back so that I know exactly how everything is going to fall. So let's do that. So let's move on to my notes section, and in this section I will mainly be tracking things. So I believe I was supposed to do a big sticker trackers for here. I have not done that as yet. I forgot that actually. So when I do it, I'm going to put it in here, but we'll do that another time. And then I'm going to leave, no, not in this book, that's a different thing. My mind just went in a different direction. Okay, and so for this section now, I have, where are the rest of my sheets? Okay, I created these header stickers for this section. If you remember my setup video from last year, what I did is that I printed whole stickers of my trackers and then stuck them in the book. I'm not going to do that. I want to create a more doodly style, a more bullet journal style. So the only thing that I'm going to be putting down is the header, and for the monthlies I will draw in the trackers. I don't think I will draw in my trackers on camera, or if I'm just going to speed through it, but I will show you in the final flip through what the trackers are like. Okay, so I know but I want to start off with these trackers. So I want to start off first with my, so this will be the trackers section, that will be the page, and I'm going to start off with my orders, because I plan, in my previous video you would have known, I plan to acquire some more machinery for the business, and so for that I want to make sure I'm keeping track of those things. So orders, trackers, and I'm going to do 2 pages of this. So I'm going to just use up my stickers, because I mean, when else would I use the stickers? So I have to wait until quite next year to use them. So right, so I have all my header stickers. My planner is already beginning to get a little fat in the front, but I'm happy for it. And then, so I know I'm going to leave a few extra pages, like about 2 or so, in case I want to include more trackers. And then this is where my notes page will begin. So now that we have completed 2 sheets, we can put in our headers. So I'm starting with notes, right, and I'm putting it same thing. And if you all notice, the light, my lighting may be getting a bit dark, because I'm filming this almost coming to nighttime, because I didn't have time during the day, but I work full time, so I was at work during the day. So I'm now getting time to set up my planner. Notes, after notes will come trackers, which we will go to the beginning of the tracker section, which will be here. I'm going to put it as, and I am going to, oh my, I should have, right? Put this down first, but I wasn't sure where it would have gone. So I had to do it the way I did it, so, but it's fine. Trackers, right after trackers, it's going to be my weekly section. So of course we just go to January, and actually we go to this page, and here's where we will put the weeks. And I hope my head is not in frame. All right, and then we're gonna just put this down. This is fine. Make sure it's 1 page, and then just fold that over. And then we're going to do the months. So the month begins really here. So we're gonna put that down here. That's our end. Make sure it's one page and fold it over. And then the yearly will be this page. I'm going to put it in here for these two. So I'm going to put the yearly at the top just after monthly. Good. Make sure it's one page. And fold it over, and there we go. So top tabs are in, side tabs are in, everything is basically set up. Because I put in a note section, I want to just put in vellum here. I want to tip in one, and I want to use the one I have two new ones, but I know I have a piece of this remaining. So instead of cutting a new one, I'm just going to use this. And so am I going to use this part? Yeah, I think so. I think I like this part. So let's cut this down. So this way, notes page. Alright, so the cut of this one wasn't as flush, but it is fine. So yeah, and I think that I am basically done with my setup. And I am loving it. Should I or should I not? Should I I don't think I will, because I won't be seeing much of this page. Okay, so now that we have completed all our internals, we're gonna put it back in our cover. And this is our 2024 Hobonichi weeks set up. So we have one more thing to set up. We did a good bit today, but I have one more thing to set up, and that is my cover. You see how everything just goes together? I so love it. So this is why I said I'm not doing anything with the back cover, because it's going to be tucked inside here. So I am fine with not having anything there. I also don't like these tassels, and I just usually just leave them tucked up inside there. Like that. I don't cut them off, but I just leave them tucked away inside there. Okay, and I want to put this, usually I'm gonna put one tab on the monthly, just in the monthly section, so when I turn I know I'm going to the monthly, and I'm going to put one to my trackers in the back. Necessary? No, but I have it there. I will use it. So that is that. Okay, and we have to decorate our front cover. I'm not doing anything with the back, to be quite honest. Okay, so I have to now I have some things here. One of my bows from my shop, which I love, a smaller planner bow. I pulled some magnetic bookmarks, but I'm not sure about that. And I made, you all know I love lace for my planner, and so I'm going to start with these. Now I have other things coming that have not arrived as yet, and so when I get those things I will show you. While I'm doing a plan with me, I will show you you know, where I'm putting those things and what I got to decorate my planner. Now this lace, you all know how I feel about lace in a planner. I just love it. What did I do to create this? I took the plastic, let's see if I have another one, the plastic that comes in the Hobonichi Weeks, and I just cut it to size, and then I used super strong glue and glued this down. If I tug on this, this is not moving. I use the glue that is used like on costumes and so on, so it's a really strong glue. Alternatively, if you have a sewing machine, you can stitch it down as well. Okay, and I plan to put this inside here because I just want that peak of lace in my planner, and I just love that. And I love that when it's closed you can see a little, you know, a little scallop there. I just love that. Okay, and then I think I want to use my planner bow on top here, so I want that there. I love that. This planner bow, I just do it. Is it necessary? I don't think it is, so we will just not use that. I don't know what else to put there. The other things I had in mind for here have not arrived as yet, so should I just put a magnetic bookmark in the meantime? Is that too much? Is that good with the vibe? I don't think it is. Is that, I mean, it could pass, but it's not, I'm not loving it. To be quite honest, I'm not loving it. Now let me see if this one will more suit my fancy. I mean, this one could work because it's a bit smaller, so you know it could work a little better. Oh, I have some other things. Let me. So, in my business planner that I used last year, this is the moterm personal wide in, I can't remember. In front here, I had these little cards, which I think will go well in here. So I'm going to see, and I'll be back because it has information on it. So I'm just gonna cut and come back after I put it in and see if I like it. All right, so I have put it in and I love it. I love it. I don't think anything else is needed. I do have something for underneath here coming, and when that comes I'll gladly show to you all, but I think this is my completed setup of my Hobonichi weeks for 2023. I should put a pen here. Oh, and I was in the stationery store today and I didn't think of picking up a pen that would just match my planner. Not that I'm going to use the pen, I just isn't that something? I just want a pen that would, you know, match. Let's see. And you all know I only use black ink pens. Let's see if I like any of those. I mean, and it could be functional, so I could put in a black ink. I picked up these brush pens today, but to add to my collection, but these don't go well with it. So I am going to use, let's see, let's write on the back of my sticker sheet which one. I don't like how this one is writing. This one is kind of skipping. Not a fan, but I know this one I like, but this is more of a marker. Let's do pen test in the back. I use these pages for my pen tests. In the back. So let's just use one of these pages. And I'm just gonna put this page just to give me a little, okay. Okay, I mean, there is a bit of a bleed. What about my micron? Where's my micron? I just love how the micron writes. It's just so smooth. The micron. So you see the micron, I don't know if you can see, but the micron has a little less shading. So I'm going to put my micron in here to work so that I can use it in this planner functionally when I am not home. So yes, that is the completed setup. The complete setup of my Hobonichi weeks planner, and this is my on the go planner. It is the planner that I use when I am not at home, and so I am so glad to have this finally set up and ready to go for 2024. And I'm going to come back and show you the flip through because I want to complete at least some of the tracker pages, and I still have this page to kind of play with and see what I want there, but I want to show you how I'm doing my trackers. And so I'm gonna take a break and come back, draw them out, and then come back and explain to you how I'm going to use my tracker section and what I'm doing with those. So that's it for this part of the video, but
just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would?